All right, all right. How is everybody doing? Good evening. Thank you for being here. Now, I'm kind of doing this on the fly. Hopefully, I do it a little bit better than I did yesterday. Thank you to the people that are here. My son is in the house. Appreciate you. Mo, of course. Carolyn, Josh, Lisa, Pookie, I seen you too. If I missed you, I apologize. Hopefully, this will be a little bit interesting. And I don't mess it up like I did last night. Look, last night was an epic fail, and I apologize. I'm telling you. That was ridiculous, but it is what it is. So I made it through it. I can say that I did make it through it. So that's the most important part. Um, that was rough. What's up, Joel Davis? How you doing, dear? Need to link up sometime for sure. I know we say it, but a lot of us get busy and life happens. So, needless to say, I still do want to do some type of collaboration. I need to get these like interviews going. That's what I'm really interested in. Um, but that's neither here nor there right at this moment. So yesterday, I did talk about how there was like the suicide rates. I talked about that. The suicide rates being high, out of control, especially being, again, I'm going to reiterate it, this number two killer of kids between 10 and 24. That's scary. I kind of want to focus on that. And I also want to get back to the Crystal Kaiser, which I know Carolyn will help me out with that because that's something that's upcoming. And man, I know there's a lot of work that needs to be done with that case. So, last thing I'm going to do before I leave is I'm going to prove that the devil is a lie and the numbers of murders in Chicago for 2007 and 2008 went up. Quit telling that stupid lie, dude that needs a straight jacket. But yeah, let me get to it. Let's see here. So when we're talking about the suicide, right? Um, I'm telling you, this is a real thing and it's happening. And for this one right here, you know, man, this hasn't been officially um their how do I say this? Their cause of death hasn't been officially confirmed, I believe, on one person, but there was three. Now, when I go through this, and I want to say this ahead of time, I apologize if I'm not paying attention to the chat, but unfortunately, I cannot multitask all the time. Okay. Especially when I'm trying to do this screen share, and it's a little bit complicated for me. I am not the techie person. I wish I had a fucking engineer. Let's just say that. That would make my life a whole lot easier. Let me turn on my camera for a minute so I can wave. Let me see. Let me fix this. I should have did it before. Can you guys even see me? Hey! I hope everybody is good. Now let me get back to this. I hope you can see. What's up, Conscious Moron? Okay. I have a ton of tabs up here, so I apologize. This guy right here, though, man, a newlywed. Excuse me, a newlywed. That is insane. 23. Just got married last year. He's going to buy a house. Now he's dead. And it's sad. And I don't mean to say that to disrespect the dead or any of that. It's just very unfortunate. And this is a real thing. And I want people to acknowledge and support, the people around us that may have issues with this. And I know people can use this as like a manipulation. But if somebody says it, I want everybody to take it serious, okay? Because mental health is real. It's not focused on enough, and it's actually shunned in a lot of communities. And that's totally unfair, especially the condition of the country and what's happening. Okay, yes, I believe in the concept of being, trying to be strong and get your shit together and all that. But at the end of the day, like I said, mental health is important and it exists. Just because you don't physically see something wrong with a person doesn't mean that everything's okay. Once again, you never know what he's going through. But this is just crazy. Now, what kind of also interests me in this is the fact that, okay, it's 2 sailors assigned to the U.S. George Washington, and it's just a little sketchy, right? And I know that the medical examiner's office confirmed that the cause of death was suicide for this guy. It's very hard to believe, and the fact that a wife and children, and he seemed to be a relatively happy person, right? He seemed to be happy. So right here it says he was the life of the party. So it never dawned on this woman that her son was struggling. And I really hope that, it's not something sketchy going on here, because it does seem a little bit off for somebody who everybody around them is saying that they had no idea. I mean, like I said, I can give you both sides. I can be sketchy because I think it's a little bit, what's going on here? And then on the flip side, I could say, well, if it did happen and nobody knew about it, that just goes to show that people are really good at hiding it. Okay. But that's just, it's very sad. So now, 5 days after Huffman's death, another sailor was found unresponsive. So this is why I'm saying that this is a little bit sketchy. They're both in the same boat. What's going on here? So within 1 week, the news comes less than 3 years after similar back-to-back Navy suicides. So, apparently this is real, folks. So yeah, that's something crazy. It's crazy and unfortunate, and my prayers go out to their family and loved ones. But yesterday I talked about I don't want to get to that part yet. I talked about a guy that had flipped over on the highway and left his kid there with the police, like legit left the kid, right? I don't know who does this, but I actually found the video and I want to share it to give more context to it, and let's see here. Like I said, I have a ton of tabs up, so I apologize. I have to find the right one. Yeah, that's it. We gotta make sure that actually there is no audio to it, so I really don't need to make sure that that part is shared. So wow, did I like make it go away? I think I did. Darn it, how did I do that? I really want to show that. I want to show that thing that happened. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I have to fix something. Okay, I figured I might as well talk while I'm trying to fix it. Hey Leah, I'm sorry I didn't see you in there right away. If I didn't say hi, I apologize. I did. I somehow just like clicked the tab off. I was trying to share it and then I just clicked it off. Imagine that. But I'm gonna get it back. You know, before I guess I can wait on that. I can get into this situation too, because this is another thing that I want to talk about because it is technically I don't know if you guys are aware, but Milwaukee has been one of the most segregated cities. At one time, I think it was number one. I don't think that's the same anymore, but it is very segregated. And, you know, every once in a while, you get an idiot. And I want to share the story and I want to make my little commentary on that. So, but first, I want to do this guy because not do this guy, but you know what I'm saying. Let me stop. Let me stop. I got jokes today, I guess. Let's see here. Dang, how did this happen? This is horrible. It's not the right one. Let's just go to this one while I'm here. Because it just Thanos snapped away. Now I'm using this guy as an example, right? Of the people that we don't want in our community, period. Everybody that I deal with doesn't support this. And this is a public service announcement, but I'm sharing it because I want people to know this isn't biased. I'm doing this to report what's happening where I'm at. Now, West Allis right here, it's a suburb. It's considered to be like, let's see, when I say suburb, you guys know what that means. It's not far away. I can drive 7 minutes and I'm in West Allis, maybe even 5. It's not far. But apparently he has been harassing his neighbors and slicing tires, leaving letters. But, they're this is going to be a federal crime. And like I said, these aren't the people that we want in our community. We don't want to deal with these type of people, period. So, hey, they set up video surveillance. It's been proven. I mean, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I don't feel bad for them, but I just want to make that clear because some people like to only focus on one narrative. I don't want to do that. I want to be fair all around the board. And some things need to be need to be very specifically talked about because the lines are blurred. And yeah, I mean, this guy doesn't look too pleasant any damn way. And if he's doing shit like that, you got to go, buddy. Sorry. It's a problem. We don't want you. I don't claim you. And we're not a monolith, right? No group is. Let's see. This one right here, another woman. Now, this is a problem we're also having here. The neighborhood that I live in is typically known as like the whole stroll. Is anybody outside right now? If I could get my camera, which they probably would find that kind of suspicious if I was out there just filming random people. But unfortunately, prostitution is really big. And just last year, a lady was shot in the alley. Now, do I know for a fact why she was shot? No, I don't. Can I make an assumption on why she was shot? I can. And my assumption was probably that she was into something with somebody and it went left. That's my assumption, but that's pretty, broad. but this just isn't new. Women are found dead the most, I will say, in a random scenario where people are just, like like accidentally running up on a dead body and they're like, wait a minute, what the fuck is happening? Typically now, typically, when men are shot, it's usually, something that's out in the front, be it at a club or an argument on the block, whatever it shall be. But I've noticed that these stories are coming up where the women are just, randomly found somewhere. And it's sad. And yesterday when I was at the liquor store, a lady was in there. It was kind of funny. She's looking me up and down. I hadn't even got ready yet, and I needed some cigarettes. So I'm like, let me just, wash my face and go over there. And the first thing she said to me after she looked me up and down, she's like, man, the cops are hot out here. And I'm like, oh, yeah? So I don't know, maybe assuming that I'm in the same line of work she is. I don't know what she thought, but yeah, I have compassion for people, I guess, because unfortunately, we still do have pimps out here where I'm at, and they run houses, they run girls and men that want to be girls, I guess, and it's unfortunate. I don't like pimps, never have. Well, I can't say I never have. When I was very young, it was glorified to me, but once I realized that they prey on women, broken women at that, then go fuck themselves. And a lot of them are, part of the Rainbow Crew. Just saying. Just saying. It is what it is. It happens. But I absolutely don't support it. Not at all. And you know what? I apologize if I'm extremely fucking boring. So you guys can talk amongst yourself, clearly. Hey, Kev, thanks for checking in, and thanks for that Cash App. I really appreciate that, bro. Much love to you. I appreciate it from yesterday. I do. Hey, Lisa. Praz, thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. Hi, Marie. How's it? How are you doing? Now, how do I say this? TNRDG Runner 2? TN. Somebody's going to have to put that to me in blonde terms because I don't know how to say it. I really don't. So I appreciate everyone. Sorry if I didn't say your name. Miss Bullfrog. Yes. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you. I really do. Now, let's do this because this is funny to me. For some reason, Mike Tyson, bro, he cannot keep his hands to himself. There is something with this, and I don't really get into like celebrity stuff like that, but this is kind of funny. That's why I was like, oh my God, he can't be serious. So Mike Tyson throws punches at unruly passenger. I really want to know what happened on this flight. I really want to know. And for some reason, I didn't go look it all up and find out why. I was just looking at the article like, you got to be kidding me. And there is actually a little bit of a picture right here. So I'm going to play it. It's short. It's like 30 seconds. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute it for a second because it's probably going to load an ad. Yeah. No, it doesn't.
Hey.
Look at him.
Hey, Mike, come on. Let's go stop that. Hey. Hey, Mike, come on. Let's go stop that. Let's lose the horse, man.
Mike Tyson is a fool. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh my God. Okay. And everybody knows who knows me. I am a sucker for Waka Flocka. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him at all, but I've always been that way. His support for Trump just made it extra good for me. But he actually got an award. Actually, Trump did give him an award, I believe in 2020, was it? Like the end of what let's see here. No, it wasn't. Was it 2020, I want to say? Yeah. So he signed it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right here. So Waka has kind of always put his support, I don't want to say always, but he did put support behind Trump. And the reason why I respect him is because he never pulled it. He didn't go for the whole peer pressure. They're going to talk me out of this like a lot of other people did. And, kept his stance. My son will tell you I've always supported Waka Flocka because of that. He's just like a unique person. I don't necessarily like his music, but I like the fact that he has the ability to have his own style without worrying about what the fuck other people think. And for that reason alone, I can appreciate it. But yeah, he got a Lifetime Achievement Award from Donald Trump. And I believe it says right here, pastor and mentor Apostle Dr. Bridget C. Outlaw. The honor was given to the rapper for philanthropy and his work volunteering with the Chicago nonprofit Daughter of Destiny Outreach. So, the charity provides support to homeless women whose lives have been impacted by substance abuse, trauma, domestic violence, and mental illness. Hey, I can't knock him for it. This isn't like a super rich rapper. That's awesome that he did that. I can absolutely appreciate people that give back. I feel like that is so important in life. And it's just part, to me, it's just part of being moral and having, having humanity. So I thought there was another link. Here's the picture. There is a little short speech that he does. Let's see here.
He's excited. He's a very humble person. Hang on. Do you have anything to listen?
I think President Trump recognizes me. Thank Bridget. Just thank everybody love me. Just enough to love you back. Do everything that I want to do that was generous.
So you see it for yourself. Probably should be muting myself when I do that. So, but I still never got that. I still want you guys to see that actual footage from yesterday, because that's crazy. Even though it's quick what happens on the highway, but I can get back to that. This is gonna be close to the last one. Hey, Gloria. Let's see here. Who's not gonna get paid? Let me not pay attention to that, because I'll get lost in the sauce. I'll be like, what? And totally forget where I'm going. So we're gonna show this, right? And we're gonna prove this argument to be wrong. This right here. Okay, page 31. I'm going to go to the top so nobody can say that I'm not showing the right evidence. Look here. Chicago Police Department, 2007 annual report. Go back to page 31 because that's where the murder statistics are. And this is just to prove a point. Don't ever believe what you hear. Go look it up for yourself. Because people can throw a ton of numbers at you and they won't know what the fuck they're talking about. And me being naive myself, a lot of times I think, oh, if somebody's, telling me something, it's got to be true, right? Okay, so we're looking right here. 2007. Let's see here. Let me go to the right thing first, because I don't want to give you the wrong number. I believe I was on page 31. Yeah. But anyway, it'll give you the whole, you know, what the reason was. Altercations, child abuse, whatever. Okay, you see it there. And then some of the numbers, like it says murders decreased by 6.2% in 2006 and 2007. And then 2007 murders who caused was determined 44% across gang activity. You know, it breaks it down into percentages. So you'll see it right there. And then also, I believe that if the victim, like for example, the age of the victims, certain things aren't shown. And if it's due to the victim being unidentified or, you know, the case being closed or expunged, something like that, it's weird. Like certain things they don't show if it's not, let's hear if I'm saying the right words. Yeah, if they don't have the information, if the person is underage and something happens with the case, like I said, and it was expunged or sealed, whatever, you're not going to see that. But you will see the total. So 442, right? Okay. Now let's go to 2008. Let's go to 2008. Because what's up, Lawrence? Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, you guys kill me with that. Thank you, Kelly. Okay, let's go to 2008. Now, I'm going to go to the top just to show it. Chicago Police Department annual report 35. And it shows you right here. I don't know, but I don't see an 800% decreasage. Does anybody see that? I don't see it. There's your numbers. Anyway, okay, I'm done with that one because I just wanted to prove that point that just saying, don't believe what you hear. Go look it up for your damn self because those people will send you off. And my son will tell you he met Obama. I'm not the one that's gonna sit up here and say, you know, stuff about Michelle or him, or I don't have to. Okay, whatever he did speaks for himself, good or bad. I don't have to do it. I will say when he was in Madison, I was at his speech and I ended up falling asleep. And that's the day that my son got to meet him, shake his hand, ask him a couple questions. It was kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It's, you know, for anybody, it's nice if you're 4 rows away from the president of the United States. Yeah, it's going to be a big deal, you know? And, man, it was nice. I'm not going to lie, but it wasn't, something to write home about either. It was a bunch of shit to get in there. It was just a pain in the ass. You know, you got to go through all types of security, empty your purse. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't do it again. Let's just say, no matter who's in office, I probably wouldn't do it again. So it was funny because when my son came home and I said, well, you know, what was it about him? You know what he said? Well, he smelled good. Really? That's the one thing you have to say? He smelled good. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. So apparently his cologne game is, yeah, he's on point with that, I guess. All right. I did see that. I did find the freeway footage. So we're gonna go to that one. That's not the one. That's just gonna show you his picture in the story. Not the right one. God, this is a lot of work just to share the screen. Okay. Here we go. Let me see. I want to make sure that I can make it big.
Now's the
No,
time for
I
a
don't want that. I don't want that. Let that just play out for a second and then. Now watch the car. See it speeding? I want to jump. Now, that child is lucky to even be alive. Lucky to be alive. I'm going to actually see if I can run it again. This just happened the other day. And I talked about it yesterday, how he left the kid there with the police. Luckily, nobody got hurt. Look at that kid. Look at the kid right there. I mean, that clearly was God, man. You seen that car flip? Look at him. In the middle of the highway out here. Insane. See how far the video goes. I would never, I would be so shook behind that. I would never leave my kid out there like that. Never. Unbelievable. I wonder, I'm waiting to see if it shows him leave. Watch. They say he bolted across the freeway. And I haven't even watched all of this. I didn't even realize it was this long. Now, if this fool goes on to play Frogger, that's what they said. I don't remember that crash. I don't. I remember being little and we got in a crash. I do remember that. 10, that's a little old. You were like 3 or 4. Look at him, look at him. Oh my God, that is playing Frogger, bro. Oh, shit. Who does that? Who fucking does that? Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that now, yeah. Oh my God, who does that? He just leaves the kid there. Fucking crazy. I am going to go back to the beginning of this. Wow, that is insane. I hope you guys seen him bolt across the freeway. Let's go back here. Now you see the car coming. Wait for it. There it is. Now he's clearly driving reckless and too fast. Oh my God. I'm going to speed it up. That's crazy, man. Let's go up a little ways. Now this fool is really, really going to pull it. Can anybody tell me what he was thinking at this point? Anyone? Oh my God. Wait for it. Wait for it. Sorry, I didn't see the minute mark. Otherwise, I would have took it right there. Yeah, I wouldn't leave my kid either. He's clearly gonna get caught. I was saying that last night. Somebody's ratting you out, homie. Sorry, but you're going to jail one way or another. So I guess he's just thinking he's gonna avoid. There he goes over the median. Oh my fucking gosh, that's just insane, man. That's lunatic. He's a lunatic. Yeah, he's just gonna prolong his police, I guess, his jail sentence. That's what he's looking to do. Prolong the jail sentence, which, it's no sweat off of them. He's probably gonna, they'll catch him. And I told myself I have so much going on right now. Like, I gotta move in a few months. I have to figure out a lot of stuff really fast, but I do want to get involved in this community, right? Because Milwaukee County is new to me. And the other thing that I'm wanting to really get into is flipping the county to red. And I know I can do it if I can just get out here, right? I know that if I can get out here and just if I simply, there's an office here that, Mo has been to, went last year, that I could probably get information from. But I want to get like packets in mass, so I can actually go, door to door. And I feel like it's important because these communities aren't getting cleaned up, clearly. Okay. When the criminals have the guns, not to say that, residents, normal civilians don't. I'm just saying criminals have access to a lot of freaking guns. And the number one thing is that even if they're not criminals, let's say people have guns that they didn't get legally, whatever. My whole point is that people are not shooting for the right reasons. That's number one. Okay. Number two, they're being extremely careless. They're not trained. And that's important. You just don't go around shooting people because you have an argument. I would love to get to the bottom of this and figure it out, and that's always been kind of my mission, my calling. I love people. I like to interact, I like to help. I like to see how I can, potentially make a difference, and not for anything other than my own peace of mind. I'm not looking for money. I'm not looking for, some type of pat on the back. It's just for me, for me to feel like I'm doing something in the community. I'm making a difference, if you can change a couple of people's mind, it's worth it. That's how I feel. It's absolutely worth it. And people need to understand, like I said, that what we are facing, none of these, I don't care if it's right, left, what side you're on, but left has clearly done nothing. Why not give Republicans a chance and see what they'll do? See what we can do to make a difference in some of these communities, and potentially, I don't care what it is. If it's, trades are great. If we could get some classes in the community where it's easy for people to access. I know down the street here, we have like an empowerment center, and the parking lot is empty a lot of the time. So if we can utilize that to potentially get somebody to come in and train people, be it electrician, mason, whatever it is, we got to do something. So the mayor here seems like what I've read about that he's kind of negotiable. He will work with people. So I'm going to get in contact with him. Honest to God, people, I mean this when I say it. I'm just trying to get stable in my own life, which means I have to move. I have to move into another place. I'm staying in Milwaukee. I'm just gonna get my own place and do my own, in a different neighborhood, a better neighborhood. And once I get kind of situated and get a little bit stable, then I'll probably go harder. Until then, I can only dip my feet in, but something's better than nothing. So fortunately, gun buybacks don't pay the true value of guns. They give you a flat rate no matter what. I didn't even know that. You know that, John? When I was staying in Chicago, there was an incident where somebody's house got raided, and they found, this was 20 years ago, right? 20 or better. I always say 20, but I hate telling my age over and over. But let's just say 20 years ago, the house got raided. They found an 8-ball in the house. And do you know that they didn't give a fuck about the drugs? They said, give us a gun, put it under the garbage can, and forget about the raid. That's what they wanted. They just wanted the gun off the street. That's a true story. So I'm assuming that people do that, in certain circumstances on a regular basis. If you spend $2,000 for a gun, whoa, yeah, that's a lot. Whoa. Yeah, one step at a time for sure. I can't do it all. Definitely. But how you doing? Staying high for life? Staying high for life. That might be a motto a lot of people have to live by. Shit. It's rough out here. You go insane. But I've been on here for 45 minutes. I'm getting a little bit longer each time. I will say it is YouTube. You know what? Let me just say this. If I probably sat here and drank a few shots of this vodka, I probably could, talk shit for a good, couple hours. But truth be told, it is not easy to sit here and hold it down alone and just talk. Now, if I could somehow hook our Discord into the YouTube and you could hear a few of us talking back and forth, I think it would be not, entertaining. I really do, because some of it's serious, some of it's really funny. And of course, everything ain't for everybody. But I think that it would be fun to do that. So I don't know. Hopefully I can get my Discord partners in crime on the panel, and we can work something out, because I think we mesh well with each other. And, as far as bouncing ideas and laughing and joking, and I think that would be cool. So I hope you guys are down, and we can do it soon. And there's a couple other people. I know I was going to interview Hammer. He's crazy as fuck. And there's a few other people I want to reach out to that said they're willing to do it. Hopefully I can get in contact with them. I sent a couple of emails out, and I want to do something with Real Life and a few other people. So yeah, Josh, we need to do it. It's fun. Absolutely. So, well, I appreciate you guys. I am going to eat because I'm starving, and hopefully this would just add some content to my channel. So, because my hours are really low, so I probably need to get that a little bit increased, even though I'm not too concerned with it. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. And before I go, stupid computer. Peace. I love y'all. I do. And I appreciate you for coming through. And I will probably talk to a few of you later. And hey, have a great evening. Love you.